Chapter 144. Perfect Foundation Establishment, Fratricide, Demi-Immortal Remnant Soul. Out of caution, Han Yi did not meet at the direction the greenwood ship was pointing to. Instead, he found a dense forest where he planned to refine a 3-leaf scorching chi grass first. He took the spiritual medicine out of his storage ring and swallowed it. It instantly melted into a white medicinal liquid that seeped into his blood and organs, autonomously vaporizing into his body. It took a full 2 hours for Han Yi to completely absorb the medicinal power of the 3-leaf scorching chi grass. There was a noticeable increase in his magic power. Indeed, the scorching chi grass, which grew by consuming fairy blood, contained such potent spiritual power. The increase in the Chi C's magic power is a significant amount. Han Yi thought to himself with a slight joy as he started refining the remaining 10 3-leaf scorching chi grass, while also taking a great Peiyuan pill. At present, in the Golden Cicada Secret Realm, any gain in strength is desirable, as the scorching chi grass and the great Peiyuan pill rapidly dissolved and spread within Han Yi's body. It seemed like multiple energy balls were active within, not able to be absorbed despite the opening of numerous meridians. Streams of medicinal power radiated from his pores, turning the surrounding area into a space filled with spiritual power. With every complete flow of chi, the magic power in the Chi C increased by a large chunk. His body felt as if it was floating in the clouds, greedily absorbing the surging medicinal power and spiritual power. Having spent half a day, Han Yi completely refined all scorching chi grass and elixirs. The meridians and flesh in his body were filled with magic power. Thus his cultivation reached the perfect state of the foundation establishment stage. He was just a step away from reaching the golden core realm, with no bottleneck in sight. However, Han Yi suppressed his state and did not let himself break through. If he rushed to break through now, he would end up with an inferior quality golden core due to the inadequate number of turns. Without sufficient accumulation, it would be challenging to form a high-turn golden core. On the contrary, if he could restrain his stage and bring out all his potential, continually cultivating his body to perfection before breaking through, the quality of his unrivaled tyrant body would certainly reach a new height, which would greatly aid in later stages of challenging nascent soul and deity transformation stages. The quality of the golden core had a significant impact on the speed of cultivation later. Only those with a 7-turn golden core or higher could have a chance to challenge the realm beyond deity transformation. With my current cultivation, if I confront Liu Chengfeng again, I should be able to defeat him within 10 moves, he thought, envisioning Liu Chengfeng in his mind. He remembered how difficult it was during the intersect competition. Without his immovable Rakshasa body, victory would have been hard to achieve. He wasn't sure if he could have been Liu Chengfeng's match. With my current strength, I no longer fear any cultivator at the foundation establishment stage. I can even take on an ordinary golden core cultivator. Han Yi released his spiritual sense, and the coverage area expanded slightly. He could still perceive the Dragon Sparrow sect disciples pointed out by the greenwood chip. They hadn't moved far, yet they hadn't made contact with him, and neither had he. I wonder if it's Wang Daniu and his group. I can use the concealment technique to find out. Han Yi decided as he wrapped his body with magic power, initiating the concealment technique, and look for the traces of the Dragon Sparrow sect disciples. At that moment, he noticed 2 figures from afar. They were situated at a junction on the mountain slope, seemingly arguing. Han Yi stood behind a large, dark red rock, gathered his magic power into his ears, and listened carefully to their conversation. Xuan, I've already collected 7 gilded emperor mandalas in the secret realm. That's enough to advance our cultivation rapidly. Why risk go into the center of the Golden Cicada Secret Realm? Only 7 gilded emperors. Is that a lot, at most? It can support us until we break through to the nascent soul late phase and become direct disciples. To break through to the deity transformation phase and rise amongst the sects, that won't happen until who knows when. I cannot wait any longer. I have cultivated for 50 years, and due to the lasting hidden injuries from that mission, my realm has been stuck in the golden core realm for a decade. This is my limit. The rest of my life can only be spent in the meager centuries I have left. I can't be a direct disciple forever. The man and woman were both dressed in the Dragon Sparrow sect standard robes. The man was draped in a purple phoenix treasure scarf, indicating his status as a direct disciple. while the woman was dressed in a white robe of a direct disciple. She was beautiful, with a pure and lovely face. Seeing the two, Han Yi was quite surprised. It was them. He had a chance encounter with the two on Elder Yu's spirit boat and vaguely remembered them. The direct disciple was called Yu Xingmu, a recent addition to the 10,000 Beasts Peak. And the woman was named Lu Juanshuan, a talisman master from the god Cultivation Teak. The two of them were disciples who had performed well over the past decade, and were selected by the elders to enter the Golden Cicada's secret realm. Only, it seemed like their relationship was more complicated than it appeared. Yu Xingmu bit his teeth tightly, grabbed Lu Juanshuan's wrist, and amid continuous struggles, he finally made up his mind. Juanshuan, you stay here. It's too dangerous at the center of the secret realm. I'll go instead. If I can gather more natural treasures like the Gilded Emperor Modula, I'll share half with you. After finishing his statement, Yu Xingmu resolutely walked towards the mountain peak. Lu Juanshuan watched Yu Xingmu's back, her eyes briefly blank. A shadow swiftly burrowed out from the ground and entered her body. Then, her eyes cleared again, but as they stared at the bulging sack on Yu Xingmu's back, a cold smile crossed her beautiful face. In a flash, she struck out, stabbing her sword into Yu Xingmu's back. The bloody tip of the blade protruded from the front of Yu Xingmu's chest. Drops of boiling hot blood rolled down the blade, pitter-pattering as they fell to the ground.